Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back on this live streaming. Am I live? I think so. Yeah. Should I check? Come on, join me. So I will be live. Thank you so much for the support. Look, we are going to rewatch first this episode first, and then we are about to, I'm about to talk to you about these main subjects involved in this episode. Plus, I'm going to answer to all of your questions regarding theories, what's coming next, and stuff like that. I wait, 10 minutes. No, 10 minutes, it's too much. 1 minute. Hello, Brandon. Hello. Today I'm punctual. See, it's morning here in Japan. So last time there was a problem, so I had to delay on in the afternoon, but right now it's fine. Okay. Come on, join me. Look, in the meantime, I take a glass because I think I have to drink today. I have so many things to say. So, okay, ready? I think we can start. Sorry, one more time. Okay, we can start watching this episode. Are you ready? Yes, let's watch it. Let's watch it together. Ready? Let's go. Let's go.
お客さん、その子はおさわり現金なんですけど。違うんだ。これは巨人の記憶っていうのは接触がきっかけになることが多くあって、何か重大な情報が手に入るかもしれなくて、決してやましいことを考えていたわけじゃないんだよ。そりゃ男の子だもん。兄の重大な情報が気になるのもわかるわ。僕が悪かったから入場禁止だけはどうか。んなことしないっての。兄も話し相手が私だけじゃ退屈で。
He seems barreled a little bit, huh? I mean, when he... no.
寝てるだけなのに何でも出るんさ。
Okay, there's the opening. Let me skip it.
兵団が権力に固執するあまり、エレン映画を不当に拘束。兵団への疑念が過熱している。兵団は民衆の満足いく回答を何も言ってくれないしね。かといって、ジークの存在や地ならしの件を明かすわけに。エルディアを使えるのはエレンだけだ。吸い込まされた国民の無念を晴らせるのはイエーガーだけだ。そしてエルディア帝国はこれは兵団本部全域を民衆が取り囲んでいるんだって。
All Jägerists. No, I'm joking.
お前も手を貸せ。アルミ、ミカサ、よかった。
I love Mikasa so much anyway.
ようやくもらった時間を無駄にできない。急ごう。
When they will talk with Eren, because it will happen for sure.
なんであの子たちは本部に。私はあの日、エレンに会いに行きました。ほう。今まで黙ってきたことをお詫びします。これでは義勇兵が拘束されるのも無理ありません。また偉くしようらしいの。私は思っていた。
Quite
あな
late
た方
to
は世界を
forget
知
it.
らない。このまま議論を先送りにし続けていけば手遅れになると。危機感を覚えていたのはエレンも同じでした。
Yeah, but you said something
それで
else.
エレン自らマーレの中枢に潜伏し、兵団を動かすように助言なさったか。
そんなことは言ってません。ただ、兵政権に葉っぱをかける必要があるとは申しました。
Yes.
それだけかの、危険を冒してまで密会するからには、具体性のある取り決めを交わすものじゃろう。
おっしゃる通り、公の場であっても我々は 彼との面会を申し出ることすら叶わない立場でした。
それでも密会に踏み切った甲斐もあり、エレンの誘導に成功し、ジークが望んだ通りの結果を得たわけじゃな。
そんなことでは意味がありません。私はただ、エレン・イェーガーに私を知ってほしかっただけで。
Sì, ma now she's stopping. Mm. She wanted Eren to trust her as much as Zeke
エ
trusted
レンの
her
持つ思想
somehow.
はマーレを打ち砕く望みなのです。彼は我々が望んだ通り、マーレに大損害を与えました。い
Mm.
え、想像以上です。
Yeah.
彼はたった一人で我々を長年苦しめてきたマーレに天罰を下したのです。それほどの器の持ち主である彼が始祖を宿しているという事実。
Welcome to reality.
今我々が目にしているものが何かお分かりですか？我々は歴史が変わる瞬間に立ち会っているのです。二人の兄弟によって世界は生まれ変わります。私はそれを彼らの近くで見ていたいだけなのです。
つまり、エレンと密会した真の目的は好奇心であると。
そうなります。
No.
他の義勇兵は私が密会したことを誰も知りません。すべては私の軽率な行為。あなた方を欺いたのは事実ですが、私の行動はすべてヘルディアを思ってのことです。
わしもそう信じたい。エレンと交わした会話のすべてをお聞かせ願お
Yeah,
う。
we also want to know,
うま
please.
い嘘のつき方を知っとるか。
Mm.
時折、事実を混ぜて喋ることじゃ。まったく。この後に及んで我々を疑うなんて正直失望しましたよ。俺たちは仲間でしょ？この3年間、共に汗を流して培った鉄道も貿易も、この島を豊かにしたはずです。俺たちはエルディアに尽くしたのに。
Emma, on Yankopon, there is something else. You don't
10ヶ
know.
月前の鉄道開通式からこんなことになると。
まったくですよ。皆でエルディアの未来を誓い合ったのに。何ですか？イエーナがエレンと密会したことを認めた？本当ですか？
本当に知らなかった。
知りませんでしたよ。本当に。
本当に知らなかったと見える。私にはね。
Mm.
イエレナが。
イエレナがそんなことするわけない。とは言わないんだね。彼女ならやりかねないと思っているから。
Mm.
そんなことは。
順序は正しくないが、君たちを拘束しなくてはいけない理由ができた。イエレナについて知っていることは全て話すんだ。我々の今後のためにも。
Mm.
知っての通り、我々義勇兵を組織したのはイエレナです。最初は互いに疑心暗鬼になり、うまくまとまらなかった。その度に彼女は自ら手を汚すことでジークさんや組織への忠義を示してきました。寝食を共にした友であっても、こちらを疑ったマーレ人は全て自己死として。
Yeah, why did she kill them, and then now she's not killing anyone? Yeah, of course, because it's part of Zeke's plan. I don't trust Zeke. No. No, no,
彼女
no,
は兵
no.
政権に反発してまでマーレ兵の人権を譲らなかった。そこまでマーレ人に容赦のなかったイエレナが
Mm.
この島で。
Yeah, because here in that island you don't know anything. That's why.
アンジは相変わらず飛び回っているらしいな。
はい。確かめないといけないことがあると。
ああ。義勇兵一人連れ回すことを許可したが、君たちとエレンを面会させることはできない。
どうしてでしょうか？
義勇兵とエレンの接触が明らかになったからだ。エレンは義勇兵と密会したことをひた隠しにして、今回のマーレ強襲撃に及んだ。現在は密会を企てた首謀者や関係者への調査が続いている。 エレンは今回の発覚を受けて以降、黙秘したままだ。彼が単独で過ごしたマーレでの時間についても、依然として空白のまま。おそらくエレンはジークに操られていると我々は
No,
見てい
you're
る。
wrong. He's not manipulated.
他ならぬ君たちだから話したが、
I don't think so, and I can't believe this.
そんな。エレンはどうなりますか？
That's the problem.
それは。
なんでもない。置き場に困ったものを先ほど新兵に運ばせたのだ。
しかし相当、エレンが黙秘するのでしたら、なおのこと僕たち二人がお役に立つのではないでしょうか。確実にエレンから真意を聞き出せるとは申しませんが、試して損はないはずです。
That means they will talk really soon to
事
Eren.
態は
I'm
より
pretty
慎重
sure.
を期す。話は以上。
I mean, they will find a way to talk to him somehow.
なぜ、アルミンの言う通り損はないはずなのに。
Because I don't think Armin will give up so easily.
考えられるとしたら、衛星圏はすでにエレンを見限っているのかもしれない。
失礼します。
失礼します。
もしそうだとしたら、始祖の継承者選びも始まっている。
Exactly. That's why Eren goes against them.
待ってよ、ミカサ、大丈夫。バレないようにできる。今、兵器違反を犯しちゃまずいよ。状況がこうなった以上は、兵団の方針をいち早く知る必要がある。何があっても、私はエレンを。
Wow, look. Look.
アルミ、怪我は大丈夫。
こうなってる。
あんたたち無事なの？ヒッチ、何があったの？いきなり総統の部屋が。総統は？
Hey, it's over there.
心臓を捧げよう。
No.
俺たちの怒りが届いたんだ。今こそ戦う時だ。
No.
俺も戦うぞ。そうだ。
I will never agree with this. No.
心臓を捧げよう。心臓を捧げよう。心臓を捧げよう。
No.
心臓を捧げよう。心臓を捧げよう。心臓を捧げよう。 ザクレイ総統の私物である特注の一層。これに爆弾が仕掛けられていたと見ている。総統を含む5名の兵士が犠牲となった。犯人もその目的も不明。
彼なら一日中私と一緒にいたし、義勇兵は全員軟禁中だ。
では他に考えられる勢力は？
Oh, I can't stand Roeg. I can't stand
運
him.
ばせたと総統は申しております。
どこの新兵だ？
総統は新兵とだけ。しかし僕とミカサは、総統の部屋を訪れる前に、本部から立ち去る新兵を見ました。調査兵団です。
調査兵団といえば、エレンの情報を外に漏らして懲罰を受けた者どもがいると聞いたが、まさか。緊急事態です！エレン・イェーガーが地下牢から脱走しました！兵を総動員して捜索するんだ！了解！急げ！我々は
アルミ、一体何が起こっているの？
What a nice body! Then who cares? I'm talking about Eren now. I like this music.
多いな。何人いる？
Wow.
ここにいる者以外にも俺たちの味方は兵団内に潜んでいる。ダリス・ザックレイを爆弾で吹き飛ばした者もいる。このエルディア帝国を救えるのはお前しかいない。エレン・イェーガー。
大丈夫だよ、ミカサ。 エレンなら分かってくれる。
I feel the pressure of Armin right
分
now.
かってくれる。
ジークの居場所を特定する。
Kaji is making a great job here. Definitely.
ブ
His
ロック
voice
フォル
is
スター
amazing.
含め100名余りの兵士が檻の中から監視ごと姿を消した。
Mm.
その全ての兵がエレンの脱獄と同時に離反をしたとみられる。相当の殺害も奴らの仕業と見て間違いない。奴らでは困るな。反兵団破壊工作組織イエーガー派と呼称しよう。
Jägerhato.
そしてイエーガー派の目的はわかるか、ハンジ。
ジークとエレンの接触を果たすことが全てだろう。そして、エレンを中心とした兵団組織の変革。相当の殺害は彼らの強い意志を示している。今回直接の引き金となったのは、兵団がエレンから始祖を移そうと
Yeah,
画策
that's
していたからだ。
true. That's
我々
true.
に何の知らせも
Eren doesn't want
知らせて
anybody
いれば
else
どうなる
to
かくらい見当がついたさ。
handle the Titans. Yeah.
何より、イエーガー派の多くは調査兵団からだぞ。
Oh,
ど
no,
う責任を
many.
取るつもりだ。ハンジ団長。
いくらでも処分は受ける。しかし今私が兵団を退くことより無責任なことはない。
Good job, Hanji.
それにイエーガー派はまだどの兵団にどれだけ潜んでいるかわからないだろう。
そうだ。俺の目の前にいるかもしれない。今お前らが自爆しても不思議じゃない。
I can't stand him.
バカなことを言うな。
Yes.
どうやって証明する？それができない以上は、お前ら調査兵団を野放しにしておくわけにはいかない。よさぬか、客人の前であるぞ。仲間同士でいがみ合うより先にやるべきことがあるだろう。
Mm-hmm.
ハンジ、ジークの交流場所を知る者は？
現地で監視に当たるリヴァイと
Okay, so we
30
have
名の兵士、
30 plus
そして
3,
補給と連絡
33.
を受け持つ3名。
Mm-hmm.
あとは私だけ
A
です。
34
なら
with
ば
the
その
Hanji.
3名をここへ。
Okay.
ナイル、ジョーの住処は安全か？限られたものしか知りませんが、今一度確認します。
No, Eren will never go to
ジー
Historia.
クとの接触。そしてヒストリア女王。まずはこの2つの守りを万全のものとせよ。了解！
ピクシス司令、相当を失った今、我々を束ね統率することができるのはあなただけです。何か今後の展望はございますか？
Mm-hmm.
これはもうわしらの負けじゃ。エレンに降参しよう。兵団内部に敵を抱えておいてはどうにもならぬ。仮に徹底して敵をあぶり出すにしても、どれだけの血が流れることか。そんな愚行に費やす時間はどこにもない。多くの兵に兵団を見限る決断をさせた。我々の敗因はこれに尽きる。
そんな、ソートーラを殺した連中に頭を下げるおつもりですか？
Mm-hmm.
ザ・クレーとの付き合いは長い。革命に生き革命に敗れるなら奴も本望じゃろう。何より、4名の死者はその弔いの代償に、エルディア国の崩壊を望んではいないだろう。それではイエーガー兄弟に復讐するおつもりですか？
No.
復讐ではない。イエーガー派にジークの居場所を教えることを条件に交渉を図る。
Ah, so yeah. Okay,
我
okay.
々は従来通り、地ならしの実験を見守り、これにエルディアの存続を委ねる。ただし、我々の親玉を殺された剣を、ここに不問とする。
Yeah, but actually they need
数千の同士が殺し合わずに済むのなら、
yeah, even the Jaegerists, they need people because just with 100 people they can't do anything.
それでは各員、取りかかれ。
司令殿。
大変見苦しいものをお見せしましたの。
いいえ、どの国も通った道。
But she is right in this case. Every country has this problem.
言いません。どうか事態の収拾まで港でお過ごしくだされ。
はい。
Okay, so she will
私ど
stay
も
in
エ
the
ルディア
port.
国の勝利を心より願っております。ミカサ様、何かありましたらすぐに私どもの船までお逃げください。清美様のお心遣い、感謝いたします。しかしながら、私はエルディア人
I
です。
have some theories
生
now.
まれ育った
I'm
この島の
thinking,
行く末を見守りたいと思います。どうか私のことはお気になさらず。何をおっしゃいますか？私どもがここに来たのはあなた様のために。地下資源がなくてもですか？ この国の主導権を握るのが誰であろうと、地ならしさえ成功すれば、というお立場ですよね。地ならしの力が本物でなければ、ヒーズル本国からははしごを外されることでしょう。これまでの投資も水泡ときし、東人家は最後を迎えましょう。でしたらなおさら頼るわけにはいきません。激動の時代の中で、東人家は返事できましたが、今や金勘定に浅ましい目狐の汚名が轟く始末となり果てました。ただ、三笠様の母君が残された一族の誇りまで失ったわけではございません。
Anyway,
この
this is
国がどうなろう
important.
と、あなた様だけはお守りいたします。
まさか相当を殺したエレンに協力するなんてな。
まだエレンがやったと決まったわけじゃない。
声
As
が大きい
always.
俺たちはイエーガー派じゃねえのかって疑われてんだぞ。
実際どうなんだよ、ミカサ。お前は。
私とアルミがあの爆発に巻き込まれるところだったと言った。これでもわからないの。
やめるんだ。
Ah,
キクシス司令の言う通り、兵団内での争いは自滅でしかない。
I love this music too.
エレンとジークに委ねることに問題はないとお考えですか？
いや、それは良くない。この状況を踏まえた上で、ジークやイエレナによって仕掛けられ
Listen
た
this music.
効果を発揮してきている。そして保険は他にもまだあると考えるべきだ。私たちは
Stunning.
これ以上無様に翻弄される前に、ジークの思惑を明らかにしよう。
Makes me feel
もちろん
anxious.
私の早とちりならそれでいいんだけど、
何か当てがあるんですか？
彼女が守ったマーレ人捕虜の労働環境が怪しい。例えば、レ
Yes.
ストランとか。
すごい建物。
こんなとこ初めてだ。
俺も。
よかったな、俺たち。
I know, next episode will be a problem. A huge problem, I guess. No.
兵団のやつ、そう調子いいな。
Okay. I rewatched this episode. It's incredible as always. Look, first of all, I wanted to tell you my opinions. I mean, I told you my opinions already, but I want to talk to you about the subjects involved in this episode. One for all, I think that one of the main subjects here is this coup d'etat part 2, because as I told you already on Tuesday, we see that in season 3 part 1 there was this first coup d'etat, and the first coup d'etat was inside the walls only, as a wall versus outside context, but everything was seen as the point of view of a people who were living inside the walls only. The second coup d'etat, in my opinion, is involving the world, because right now we know that Paradise is about to be attacked by the entire world really soon, and now the fighting inside the walls is for a different reason, and that's why I already explained you on Tuesday. Okay, it was a long live streaming, I can admit this, but go and check it out, because over there I talked to you about the Shinzo Sasagayo. That look, the more I think about this, and the more I dislike it, because it has another meaning. It's totally different, and it's used inappropriately. So I definitely can't stand to hear Shinzo Sasagayo as much as we heard it till now, because it's inappropriate. I don't like it. But anyway, yes, this coup d'etat part 2. Look, we always talk about the cycle of things, the cycling of events, the things that they are repeating. If you remember in season 3 part 1, before the coup d'etat, before they started, over there Hanji was investigating too at that time, and she was talking to that military forces people, I mean those people who were tortured, and that person specifically, I don't remember his name, I'm sorry, but yes, when he was saying, Hanji, now it's me, tomorrow there will be somebody else. Good luck. He was true because now the things are repeating, even if it's in a different context, in a different world building, in a different way. But he was right. And Hanji knows this pretty well. And she doesn't want to admit herself that he was totally right. But she keeps investigating even here. And she's assisting. She's in front of a new coup d'etat. And this time, in the previous coup d'etat, she had on her side all her friends, especially Eren. But in this coup d'etat, there's something different. And when that person said, "Good luck, Hanji," it was so sad because we should have known that something bad was happening. But at that time, when we were watching season 3, part 1, nobody could have expected this. Sometimes when we rewatch the episodes, we think, okay, at that time we should have known this, just because now we know. But at that time, when we watched that episode, we didn't imagine, okay, maybe it's going to become even more difficult to handle this situation itself. But we have never expected one day to see something like this, to see that Eren was about to go against Hanji that way, or he was about to go against the Chosa Hedan that was chosen by Eren since day one. As you can see, the story is so changed right now that we can't even if we rewatch everything from the beginning, and this is one of my projects. I mean, once this story will finish entirely, I'm about to rewatch this together with you. Maybe I will make live streamings and I will rewatch this, and you will be here together with me because. As I made the poll in the community, I wanted to make the Shingeki no Kyojin what if, and now there are more yes than no, so I will definitely do this. But yeah, I think when we will rewatch these guys, definitely, I think we will be speechless because we will rewatch details we have never imagined before to pay attention on, or we will understand many things and we will say, oh, at that time we should have known this but we couldn't. So it's something crazy to rewatch everything from the beginning, but I think we should do this because we should um, pay the proper attention to some things that right now, just if we remember things we understand, but there are some details we don't understand, we don't get right now, and once we rewatch these episodes we will definitely understand many things. But okay, going back to what I was saying, yeah, the coup d'etat, nobody could think, look, one day Eren will rebel, and one day Eren will go against the Chosahedan, one day Eren will go against the walls themselves because he wants to go out, he wants to do whatever he wants to be free, he doesn't want anybody else involved in his project, he doesn't want conditions, he doesn't want to wait for others, he wants to go on, he wants to move forward, so he doesn't care about the others. And yeah, we could have expected this, but we have always imagined that Eren would have never betrayed his comrades or his friends, and he would have never left them alone. Because in the past, we saw, in the previous seasons, we saw that Eren turned crazy in the moment he saw his friends in difficult situations. So right now, we see a different Eren, but I already explained you many times what Eren is to me. I mean, what's my idea on Eren and why I somehow support him because of what he's doing. But yeah, do you understand that these cycling of events are not happening just through characters, but it's happening even in the structure of this story. So this is really amazing because we have, personally speaking, I think we have the first case in which we have the repetition of events, not just regarding characters or actions of characters, but we have this repetition even in the structure of the story. So this light motive of repetition, cycling of events, everything that is repeating, it's happening even in the structure of the story, as I told you for the coup d'etat, for example. Um, Even if it's in a different way. But yeah, it's quite amazing. Or even when we see that the Titan is passing from one owner to the other one, it's a sort of a cycling of events. So this repetition of actions that is so important throughout the story. Well, look, I think we will be so amazed the more we go on, amazed in a bad way, maybe. But I'm excited because right now I know that the restaurant scene is coming, and there are so many people involved in that scene. That means something huge is happening. I know from your comments that it will be heartbreaking. So not this week. I will use them probably. Yeah. But I can't wait. Yeah. Another subject I wanted to talk to you about in this episode, but even in previous episodes, as a cycling or as a repetition of events, is this theme, this subject of spy. To become a spy or to infiltrate somewhere. We have so many examples, guys. In this episode, we see it thanks to Peak. Peak is doing the same things John did, the same things Kruger, Eren, um, Zeke, in my opinion, is doing. So um, there's a thing of infiltrate yourself or to pretend to be someone just because other people have to believe you are that sort of person, that kind of person. Yeah, he's repeating in this story many times. We could see these with Kruger, for example, because he was the owl, he was the Fukuro, and he pretended to be part of Marley, but Marley or Marley, it depends on how you pronounce it. Um, and then we discovered that he was an alien who wanted to rebuild this empire, to let aliens be free once again from Marley's tortures and Marley's behavior towards them. Then we see even Grisha, okay, he doesn't remember anything when he reaches the walls. But when Kruger told him, look, you will go over there now, you will start a new life, you will have a family, and then you will find your own way to go on somehow. That's a sort of infiltration, even if it's not in a bad way like we saw for other characters. But absolutely, everyone is trying to infiltrate. Every time we see a character that is trying to go on the other side, or from their point of view on this side, to investigate, to start something new, or to get some info, or to be part of a plan. In fact, then we find Eren, who went to Marley by himself, and he infiltrated himself, and he pretended to be someone who was not. Then we see Zeke is another example of a sort of infiltration, because he was following somehow, okay, maybe not precisely, but I don't know still, but it seems that he was, if we see from a certain point of view, he was following what Grisha told him. That means pretend to be on the side of Marley, but you know what I mean. I mean, you know what to do somehow. No? He was brainwashing him and he was telling him what to do. And now, if we see this from one point of view, we see that Zika is doing what Grisha told him to do. That means don't stay on Marley's side. Just let them think about this. But you have to pretend to stay on their side, but it's not the case. On the other side, I don't trust Zika because, as I told you many times, I feel suspicious about him. I don't think he's doing this because he really wants to save aliens, but he has another project in his mind that I still have to detect. I still have to understand it clearly. And thanks to Yelena and the others who are brainwashed, he can do what he really wants to do. But we are going to talk about brainwashing thing really soon because that's another subject, as I told you on Tuesday. Then we see John. He went to Marley. He infiltrated with all the others and he was reading the newspaper as much as Peak is doing right now. At that time, John read the newspaper because probably he wanted to understand what was going on. And at that time, he could read Marley's language. Do you remember? In previous seasons, they couldn't because when Yumiru or Ymir found that can, she could read it. And at that time, Reiner understood that she was a Titan and she could read that. But John, when he's buying this newspaper, I think throughout these years, the volunteers helped the Paradise to understand the language, and because they had this plan probably to infiltrate and to go over there to find Eren and stuff like that. So now Peak is on the other side doing the same thing. So there's a theme of becoming a spy or become someone who wants to infiltrate and to understand the things. I still have to understand the Peak's position because, okay, I will talk to you about it later because I'm going to analyze my theories once again. But absolutely, why Peak is over there? I have some theories. I told you already on Tuesday, but probably it's too long that live streaming that few people followed it until the end. Then there is, yes, there is a theme of a brainwashing thing. I mean, there's a brainwash method that is still coming over and over again. Look, we can find so many ways to brainwash. And it's not concerning Marley or Marley only, but let me tell you honestly, even the Flock and all the others right now, they are ready to do whatever Eren is about to do without even thinking, just because it's Eren, just because Eren is the leader. I mean, if Eren tells them, okay, go and kill yourself, they will do it. They will probably do it because they are following Eren as if he is a sort of god, as much as for Yelena with Zeke. So I don't know. They are too involved in this, and Eren is using them. As I told you on Tuesday, he's using them, and he doesn't even care about them. Even if they are about to die, he doesn't care because he's still alive. That's what matters because he is free. As I told you, I have this feeling that Eren, as a Shingeki no Kyojin, he wants to be free and he wants to be alone in this. So no matter if the Jaegerists are about to die, who cares? Because they are not dear people to him. So, for example, Flock. I told you on Tuesday, I don't feel that Flock is a dear person to Eren. He doesn't really care about him. So even the attitude he has, come on, how many left? I wonder. Okay, let's pretend if Eren knows Look, Mikasa's life is in danger. Mikasa is about to die. I want to see if he changes the facial expression or not. He will definitely change something in Eren's mind that makes you understand that he doesn't care about Flock. But anyway, yeah, talking about brainwash thing, yeah, I think Flock and the others, they are. I don't want to say brainwashed because Eren doesn't care and Eren doesn't want that those people follow him. They are just used for his purpose. But you want to follow me? Okay, you will follow me. If you don't want to follow me, okay, it's enough for me. I don't care. So it's not a sort of brainwash, but definitely I think a flock is idolizing Eren as much as Yelena is idolizing Zeke. So they are wrong in both cases because Eren is not a god. Eren is not something that is a supernatural. Yes, he has a special power, but I think you can see Eren's humanity or Eren is a human being so much that, and this doesn't make him become a god at all. So yeah, another brainwash thing is what Zeke is doing with Yelena, because as I told you, this happens so many times in Shonen. I told you this in several, I mean, in some comments and thoughts or in some rewatch episodes ago. But yeah, you see that Zeke is like Orochimaru in Naruto with Kimimaro or with Sasuke. He is like Muzan in Demon Slayer for Rui and all the other people who turned into demons later. I mean, there are these characters, these villains or these bad characters who are using people thanks to their weaknesses. They are going to attract them because they are weak in that moment and they are going to use them for their purpose. For example, Orochimaru is using Kimimaro or he is using Sasuke thanks to their weaknesses because he has another project. He wants the eternal life, for example, and he wants to be the best. Then Muzan is using them for his own purpose that we still have to understand because I don't know what's going to happen next. But as you see, Yelena was rescued in a difficult moment of her life, and that means that she was weak as much as all the others. And Zeke saved them, but not because he really wanted to save them, but just because those people were useful to him later. And in fact, that's what happened. And right now, they are all Zeke's followers, and yeah, let's do what Zeke says, especially Yelena. So yeah, I don't think Onyankopon is on the same level as Yelena because they have two different minds, fortunately, and they can think differently. But absolutely, I think Onyankopon is grateful to Zeke too in a different way because now he's getting in touch with the Hanji so much, and I think that uh, this can save Onyankopon somehow. I think if he would have followed Zeke and that's it, I think there would have been lots of problems. But the fact that Onyankopon is getting in touch with Hanji more and more, maybe this will be his real salvation somehow. I don't know. But I can see that Yelena is going, and then something bad is going to happen to her, maybe. While Onyankopon can be saved because he is getting in touch with the Chosa Heidan, and I don't know. Let's see, let's see. But do you understand what I mean when I talk about brainwash regarding Yelena and Zeke? Zeke, who is manipulating her mind and all the other volunteers' mind just for his own sake. That's my opinion. Let's see what's going to happen. That's my theory. Um, and that's why I don't believe, as a consequence, that Eren is manipulated by Zeke. Because, as I told you, Eren has a different way to go on with the things. I mean, I think Eren is quite clear in this episode that he is free. No matter if you put him in a cage, no matter if you tell him to do something instead of something else, he will not do it. Because if it's not part of his decision, if it's not part of something that comes from his mind, he's not going to accept this. We say it throughout these episodes so many times. Even the fact that he wanted to go to Marley by himself, that makes you understand that he's free of actions. I mean, if he really wants to do something, he's going to do it. But no matter if others agree or not, he will do it. So that's why I think he's not manipulated by Zeke. Or maybe Eren is using Zeke as well. I mean, Zeke thinks that he's using Eren, but on the contrary, Eren is using Zeke. Do you understand? We have to see this story from different perspectives in order to come up with some ideas and some theories. We will never know until we go on, for sure. But that's what I believe. That's what I think till now. Let's see next week, the week after. Let's see in the second part or in the movie. I don't know, but sure, for sure. Then the other theme is definitely the revenge. Here we see Zachary who's dying, and the military forces want a revenge for sure because they see their chief commander, their commander dying, and the premier, they call it in English the premier with the subtitles, but they want revenge. But thanks to pixies, they have to stop this revenge wheel, these thoughts regarding this revenge, because otherwise it's a waste. Not just about time. It's not a waste of time, but it's a waste of lives. So it's better, even if it hurts, even if it's quite painful, it's better to put these revengeful thoughts away for the moment and think about what's necessary, what's important to do in this moment. Then let me tell you another thing. I think here in this episode we can see how much people are slave of something. Why I say this is because Yelena, when she's talking to Pixies, she's a slave of Zeke. She's a slave of this thought of Zeke as a god, and she's starting thinking the same thing about Eren, because she said, "Oh, I wanted Eren to know me," as if he is the god. He's not the Shiso Titan owner. He's like a god. And she's a slave of them. She's a slave of Jaeger's brothers, because every time she wants to get in touch with them, every time she's doing what she's doing because of them and thanks to them, every time she wants to follow Zeke, Eren, no matter what, no matter if they are doing a bad thing or a good thing, she doesn't care. She wants to follow them, and maybe she wants to become someone who Eren can trust. Now, that's her new mission. She wants to be acknowledged, as I told you, by Zeke, not only by Zeke, but by Eren. So, right now she has this new mission going on, for sure. But she's a slave of something. She's a slave of the brothers, or their ideals, or their power. Okay, because she's seeing Zeke having the royal blood. I don't know if she knows. Yeah, she knows, of course. Okay, Zeke has the royal blood, and Eren, he has the Shiso, he has the Warhammer, he has the Shingeki. Oh, he's a pure power. I want to stay next to this power, because if I'm next to them, I can become powerful too. She's a slave of something. At the same time, I see that somehow Mikasa and Armin, they are slave of something, because they are slave of their feelings towards Eren. They can't forget Eren. They can't do something against Eren. they can't go beyond the thought that Eren is changed in their opinion, but I don't know. But they can't go against this thought. They are slave of the fact that they are friends. And even if a friendship is something beautiful, but you know what I mean, when you're too involved in a romantic situation or in a friendship, you try to forgive this person, this friend, as much as you can, because you are treasuring the moments you have passed with this person. So maybe Mikasa is a slave of those memories as much as Armin. So no matter what Eren is doing, they can't believe it. They don't want to accept that Eren is changed. They are still stuck in that past, full of memories, full of beautiful thoughts. And yeah, they are somehow slave of something. Even if I really admire Mikasa, as I told you already, because if I were Mikasa, I would have behaved the same. And yeah, she's so great. I don't know what else to say about Mikasa because I really feel her. Yeah. She's losing a friend, her best friend, her lover, because look, you can tell me whatever you want, but I can see that Mikasa, she loves Eren so much as a lover too. So it's not just because she was saved at the beginning. It's not because she promised this to Carla. It's not just because she has to do it because she has to go on with the promise she made to Carla, or because she was saved at the beginning, or because she has to become like a sort of mom. No, she loves Eren, okay? Because that's Eren. She loves Eren just because he is Eren, in my opinion. But let's see what's going to happen. Maybe even Mikasa is going to change. Maybe there are moments in which you love a person so much, but then if he or she is doing something that is, okay, I can't stand it anymore. Oh, look, I protected you so much till now, but right now I'm tired of you. It can happen. And maybe even Mikasa is going to change. Who knows? She's reaching her limit. It can happen. I would be quite sad if it happens because I can't imagine it will happen in the case of Mikasa or Armin. But maybe it can happen. They will reach their limit and they will say, okay, Eren, look, we protected you till now, but now we are tired of you. We loved you. We wanted to stay next to you. We wanted to protect you. We protected you in front of everybody, but now we are tired. Come on. You're going beyond the line. So right now, it can happen. It can happen. Because in this story, nothing is sure. We saw so many times that we have to rethink about things because we made mistakes, we got wrong theories, we saw some things and then we were misunderstanding these. We have to go on. That's the only thing we have to do right now. But yeah, they are a slave of something somehow. Then we have a flock. Oh my Lord, he is a slave of revenge. He is a slave of Eren. Because no matter what Eren is saying or he's doing, Flock is, Eren is my leader. So he's a slave of Eren. He's a slave of this revenge. So, slave of something. Kenny, thank you so much, because since you said that there's a thing, we are still stuck in this theory, in this thought. We are slave of something. We are all slave of something. And if you check each character, yeah, they are all slave of something. So thank you, Kenny, to say this, because that's true. Okay, another theme, huge theme here in this episode is to use and to be used. We have so many examples. We have Zeke and Eren who are using others for their purposes. We have Flock, we have Yelena who are used somehow for other purposes. So as you can see, this theme of using and to be used is quite common here. We see it throughout this episode, but even in previous episodes. Because look, do you remember Reiner's story? He was used all the time. He was used as the person who was about to become the hero. I mean, he was used. They were telling him, look, if you become a Titan, you will be recognized. Reiner was used by his mother for her purpose. So as you can see, you're using people, but you're also used. So there's a huge difference, but sometimes it can be, you can find these two things into the same character. Let's look at Eren, for example. He was used, okay? Even in previous seasons, he was used because of his power. He was used to close the Shiganshina. He was used to close the Frost. He was used thanks to his power somehow by other people. And now he is using other people. I mean, he's using Flock and all the Jaegerists for his own purpose. Maybe he's using Zeke too, because without Zeke, he can't reach his goal to start the rambling. So maybe he's using Zeke. And that's why he's protecting Historia, because he's saying probably, okay, I can use Zeke instead. Let's protect the Historia. I have somebody else who I can use. I don't think Eren loves Zeke as his brother. Nah, I mean, I heard some people who say, "Oh, now the two brothers are together. I mean, now they are one thing. Fortunately, yeah." No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think Eren loves Zeke because he can't forget what happened. Look, as much as do you remember my mother? She told you in episode 1, he will never forget, okay, those moments, and I agree with her. As much as he can not forget what happened to Carla, he can't forget what happened to Erwin, because at that time Erwin didn't know anything, so he is excused. Okay, I don't know how to put this into words, but Erwin didn't know the reality of the world beyond the ocean, okay? So he was following his dreams, and his dream was to know what was beyond these walls and beyond the ocean. And that's why Eren will never forget what Zeke did to Erwin and to all the others, because in that specific moment, nobody knew about what was after the ocean. So I can't imagine that right now Eren is loving Zeke. Yeah, you're my brother. Yeah. No, he will never forget the fact that that brother killed everybody over there. And thanks to him, many people died. Now he can't. I hope he will never forget. And he's just using Zeke. Because as much as he used other people, now look, it's like what goes around comes around. Do you understand? You see this in many anime, but I think in this anime too, you see this thing. What goes around comes around. So you do something, expect the same thing later in another way. That's what I believe. So Zeke used many people. Okay, now it's my time. As if I am Eren, okay? It's my time to use you. Let's see how it is. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I can't imagine Eren saying, "Oh, Zeke, you're my brother. Thank you so much for saving me." Yeah. No. No, I can't believe this. No. But okay, did you understand about use people and to be used by others? This is really important in this episode too. Um, and then another big thing, yes, so big, is trust. Um, Not till now, till this episode. Do you remember when the voice acting, I mean, the seiyu, they were talking about the three words, okay, to use in order to describe this season? And Kaji chose tatakae. In fact, it's correct. I think Mikasa chose trust, and that's true. In fact, it's happening. I don't remember Armin. What did he choose? Maybe protection. I mean, Mamoru. Maybe uh, that could be true too, because Armin wants to protect Eren, but wants to understand this situation as it is. I don't remember exactly the words that he used. So sorry for that. But I definitely remember trust used by Mikasa's voice actress, and Tatakai that was used by Kaji. So it's perfectly coherent. But trust, yes, trust is another huge theme, another huge subject here in this episode. The trust Mikasa and Armin still have about Eren is amazing. It's quite admirable, guys, because no matter what's going on, they keep thinking that Eren will understand. If they talk to Eren, he will understand. And there will be that moment in which they will meet. It will be so bad. So bad. Because when Armin is saying, look, when we will talk to Eren, he will understand. I don't think so. Or he will understand, but he will let you think he will not understand. So it would be hard. I don't think if Armin and Mikasa are about to talk to Eren, and I think it will happen because, as I told you during the rewatch, I told you it's impossible that Armin is stopping right now just because Zachary told him, no, you can't meet Eren. Of course, Armin will do something, or Mikasa together, they will do something anyway to meet Eren, no matter what, because they will not stop. Just because Zachary told them, no, you can't meet him. Come on, we know Armin and Mikasa, we know their attitude, we know how powerful is their will to reach Eren, that it's enough for them not to stop by doing this. So maybe they will go to the forest all together and they will meet over there. But then over there is Zeke. Oh, if they are going to argue or they are going to, oh, no. Yeah, it's a mess. But yeah, I think Armin will never stop thinking that there will be a way to meet Eren anyway, because Armin is the boy of there's always a way. So he will find a way to meet Eren. Yes. But at that time, I already told you, Eren wants to be hated right now. So that's my opinion. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just following my theory as always. Till now, it's working. Till now, but let's see. He wants to be hated right now, as much as he did with Hanji. He wants to be hated now. So when they will meet Eren, he will not understand. He will understand them, but on the surface, he will not understand them, and he will go against them because that's his goal. It's the only way to protect them. Because if they stay next to Eren, maybe in the last battle, they can be killed. And that's why he wants to avoid this. That this could make sense. But it would be painful. I mean, if he's going to reject them in a bad way, or if he's going to kick them, or I don't know, but if he is going to No, I don't think. Look, even if he can't, if he really wants to kill them, I mean, if Eren really wants to kill Mikasa and Armin in the worst case, he can transform into Titan. But I don't think it will never happen because no, he can't kill them. No. So if he's going to say bad things to them, if he's going to do something bad to them, but he's not transforming into Titan and he will not kill them, that makes me understand that my theory is correct. Because if he really hates Mikasa and Armin, or if he really wants to say something bad to them or to act in the worst way, he could kill both of them. But this will never happen, okay? I can't imagine this. And that makes me understand, as much as he did it with Hanji, do you remember? He was about to transform somehow, but he didn't. That makes you understand that he just wants to scare them, to be hated by them. Not because he really wants to kill them or he really hates them and stuff like that. Come on. Let's follow his words. His words are perfect for this. He says, even if you put me in this jail, I will always find a way to go out. So if he really wants, if he really hates these people, he would have killed all of them already. But he is not doing this. So Eren is not doing this because he turned into a bad character or into a bad person. He is doing this because it's necessary, and that's the point. No matter if he is doing something bad or something good for other people, he doesn't have eyes for other people. He has eyes for his dearest people only. Do you understand that? And that's different because at the beginning, Eren wanted to save humanity entirely. But he changed because he got in touch with the different people. He got in touch with humanity and he understood that it's not good to save bad people. It's not good to save people who don't deserve, in his mind, in his opinion. The only thing it deserves to do, I mean, the only thing it matters is to save people who deserve, people who are his friends, and people who suffered, people who felt pain, people who have always protected others, people who are not corrupted, people who are not bad, blah, 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 blah. Do you understand? There is a huge difference between season 1 and season 4 regarding Eren, not just because of his hair. he is cool, okay? But he doesn't want to save everybody because he got in touch with how much cruel is the world. So once you, okay, at the beginning you have the utopia, okay? You have this beautiful dream, let's save everybody, let's save humanity, yeah. That's good. But then when the more you grow, the more you get in touch with different people, the more you get in touch with the bad contexts, the more you get in touch with the world being cruel. Do you remember? This word, this sentence is spread throughout the entire story. The world is cruel. The world is cruel. So once you get in touch with the world and its cruelty, you don't want to save everybody. You wanted to save the people you care of, the people you love. That's enough. So he changed that. So if you ask Eren, do you want to save Flock? No, because he doesn't want to save a Flock because he's not free, in his opinion. He's not free to do anything because Flock by himself, he can't choose anything. Flock is under Eren because he thinks Eren is the leader. So if Eren is saying something, he's going to do something. But by himself, Flock is not free to do anything. So he doesn't like people who are following others. Eren loves people who protect others, but they are free to decide to protect others. Do you understand what I mean? Maybe it's too difficult to express. Maybe you understood. Yeah. But if you ask him, do you want to save uh, Zeke? I don't think he will say yes. First of all, because he killed lots of people, lots of his dearest people. And second of all, because he doesn't think that he deserves to live. Because it's part of this cruel world. I remember when Mikasa said, the world is cruel, but there is also something beautiful in this world. Okay, Eren wants to save these beautiful things. He doesn't want to save this cruel world. That's what I think. I mean, that's my opinion. But yeah, Mikasa and Armin here, they still have trust on Eren, and this is quite admirable. Yeah. Personally, I would have behaved the same. Even if my friends are saying to me that they hate me or they don't care about me anymore, I don't stop caring about them because it's my choice. It's my decision to stop that feeling. It's not their choice. So no matter how much they hate me, it's my choice to still love them. And that's why probably Eren wants to save them instead of a flock. Because Mikasa, no matter what Eren is going to say, or no matter what Eren is going to do, as much as Armin, and no matter what Eren is going to say, no matter what Eren is going to do, they still decide by themselves to love him. And that's not a cruel world. That's a beautiful world. That's what I believe. But anyway, okay. Another great theme, sorry, I'm looking in my notes here. Another great theme is this love that I still have to understand about Armin and Annie. I really think Armin liked Annie at the beginning in season 1. And because many times he said that in his opinion, Annie is kind. And okay, Armin is not the type of man, I mean, he's not the type of boy to say, look, you're cute. No. Even if he thinks about this, he's still shy. So he will never be able to say something like this. But I think even Annie likes Armin so much throughout season 1. She respects Armin so much, no matter if they have different thoughts, different opinions, different ways to live their lives. She respected Armin for his intelligence, for his way of going on with the things, and maybe she was admiring Armin because he was loving his dear friends so much that he was able to create plans or to create a way to save them no matter what. Or maybe she liked Armin because of how much his passion of words is. I mean, Armin really likes to talk, to find a way talking. And that's what he's trying to do with Eren too. But no, it's not going to work. Otherwise, guys, if Eren agrees with what Armin is saying, there will not be the end of this story. That's why Eren sacrificed himself. There has to be the end of this story. And if we talk, if we always find a way, blah, 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 the Titans will go on living, and etc., etc. And there is the risk that things are about to repeat over and over again. So Eren is quite brave because he's handling all these things by himself. That's what he really wants to do right now. He wants to handle things by himself only, without the support of others. The support of the Jaegerists is just needed because he can sacrifice them, because he's not caring about them. But the purpose, the ultimate goal, is to finish this story once for all. So the more we talk, the more we don't solve things, in his opinion. Because the more we talk, the more we are wasting time to end this story, these repeating events over and over again. But yeah, still talking about Armin. Yeah, I think Annie likes Armin, and I think Armin likes Annie. So that's a cute couple, cute of blondies. Okay, they are both blonde, blonde hair. um, but yeah, um, when he was embarrassed, when Hitch found him over there, yeah, somehow he reminded me of Bertold. Do you remember when Rainer told him in season 3, part 2, "Ah, okay, I know you love Annie," and Bertold, no, no, I mean, he was having these same expressions, or um, uh, when there was this flashback and you understood these guys' story, and they, before attacking Shiganshina the first time, uh, you saw Bertold embarrassed when there was Annie involved. So yeah, sometimes through Armin, I can see Bertold still. But let me tell you honestly, Bertold is still alive somehow, as much as Grisha, Kruga, they are all still alive. And that's why I thought about the theory. Do you understand? The theory at the end that I told you last week. That Eren is going to have the baby from Mikasa. And thanks to this baby, Eren will always stay there, next to Mikasa somehow, because he's living inside Eren's, the new Eren's memories. So that's why I think this is the same. I mean, Bertold lives through Armin anyway, thanks to his memories. So maybe Armin somehow he is Bertold at the same time, as much as Eren can be Grisha or Kruga at the same time. The person who spoke through Kruga, if you want to save Mikasa, Armin, and all the others, okay, he is coming from the future as a future thought, as a future vision, whatever. But anyway, he or she, because we still have to understand who's saying these things through Kruga, is living. So all these owners, or look, if we talk about Galliard, he can still collect some memories from Yumiru or Ymir or whatever. So maybe if Galliard has the chance to meet Historia in person, maybe, I don't know, he's going to say something that Ymir or Yumiru was saying at that time. Or he can see some thoughts of Yumiru or Ymir, or some visions thanks to her memories. So anyway, she's still alive. That's why, yeah, I can understand the embarrassment Armin had, but at the same time, I could see Bertold through him. I wonder what Annie will say when Armin will tell her, "Look, sorry to tell you, but I hate Bertold." I wanted to see her reaction. Oh my. But she's still there. Okay, I will tell you later about my theories. Okay, let's go on. Then, look, I wanted to open a bracket in just a few seconds. Do you remember when Hichi is saying to Annie, look, there are still people who care about you, even if you sleep, or you're still important to people. I don't remember right now the exact sentence that she's saying. I saw it a few minutes ago, I mean 1 hour ago, but she's talking to Annie and she says, no matter if you sleep or not, or no matter if you sleep, people care about you anyway, or you're still attractive or something like this. In that moment, just in that few seconds, I thought that Hichi was talking about Marlo, or she hoped to be attractive to Marlo too at that time. Yeah. And the fact that Marlo was thinking about her sleeping. See, Hitch doesn't know that Marlo was thinking about her sleeping in his last moments of his life. So that's hilarious, right? Because at that time, Marlo was thinking about Hitch when she was sleeping. And right now, she's in front of a Honey who is sleeping, and she's still attractive in Armin's point of view, or in her point of view, talking about Armin. Do you understand? That's great. I like these things because I don't know if they are true or not, but it's beautiful to see these connections somehow. And if only Hitch could know what Marlo thought in his last seconds, maybe she wouldn't say this to Annie. Do you understand what I mean? Then of course there is a huge theme: friends versus enemies, because now Eren is turning like an enemy to them, but he was the best friend. And look, Mikasa reminds me of Naruto. Yes, because Naruto, no matter what people told him about Sasuke, no matter how many times people wanted to kill Sasuke or to take their revenge on Sasuke, to find Sasuke and kill him, blah, 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 he doesn't want, because Sasuke is the other half. So Naruto needs that half. And Mikasa feels the same. She needs Eren because Eren is her own alpha. Do you understand? Mikasa is like Naruto. Come on. Do you remember when in Naruto many people say, look, now we are about, during the Kage, the 5 Kage's summit, they say, we have to find the Sasuke and kill him. And Naruto said, no, I don't want to. No, it's not going to happen. As much as the Sakura, look, yes, Mikasa and Armin are like Sakura and Naruto. They, no matter what other people will say or will do, they will always protect the Sasuke till the end. And yeah, that's the same. That's the same. They are the perfect Sannin. And yeah, the theme of 3, number 3, is so important in shonen. The thing that there are always these teams of 3 components. I mean, 3 people. We see it even with the Sasha, Connie, Jan, another trio, right? We always see this. We see Hanji, Levi, Erwin, another trio. But anyway, you always see things like this. And it's so beautiful. I like this. But yeah, friends, enemies, it's confusing, but this theme is so important. I told you already what I think about Eren. He's not an enemy. No. No matter how many people he's going to kill, no. Towards, I mean, I'm talking about towards Mikasa and Armin and all the others. Connie, Jan, Levi, Hanji. He's not an enemy. No. And then another theme is freedom. I told you on Tuesday my ideas about Eren and his freedom. That is not a freedom regarding feelings. He is not free about that thing. He is not free from regrets. He's not free from pain. He's not free from love, friendship, and stuff like that. No, he is not free. If we talk about consciousness and we talk about feelings, because he will always regret what he's doing. He will always feel pain, but he knows that this pain, that this regret, that all this mess that he's creating, that all the pain he is going to feel is not going to last longer because he has a time limit. So he can carry this. And that's why he doesn't want to give his Titan to one of his other friends, because otherwise, for 13 years, they have to carry on with this pain, these feelings they felt, the fact that they lost Eren, the fact he doesn't want that. Or many other people who are about to be killed, blah, blah, blah. So he's not free from these things. And Eren knows it very well because he decided to sacrifice himself for this. So is Eren free about his soul, his feelings, his consciousness, the bad things that he did, the fact that he's saying bad things to Hanji, the fact that he will say bad things to Mikasa and Armin for sure, the fact that he's starting the final world, the fact that blah, 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 blah. No, he's not free. But he is free because now, if he wants to do something, he will. But since the beginning, think about this. He wanted to join Chosa Heidan. Mikasa was contrary. His mother was Hantai. I mean, he was against this. He did it anyway because it was his own choice. So if we talk about actions, if we talk about him as a Shingeki no Kyojin, but even before becoming Shingeki no Kyojin, okay, it's his nature. I want to do something, I will reach it because I will fight for it. That's why he is the perfect reincarnation of the Shingeki no Kyojin. Yes, he is the best owner for this because even before, if he wanted to do something, he would have done it. The Chosa Heidan. He was not a Titan still, but he wanted to join them. So no matter what his mother told him to do, he refused to listen because he wanted to do this. So yeah, he is free from this point of view. He is definitely free. So is he free from the thoughts he has or from the pain he knows he created it to other people? No, he is not free. He's chained. Okay, he is chained till the rest of his life for all the pain he let Mikasa, Armin, and all the others feel, for his decisions, for the people he killed. He is chained. He's not free from that point of view. Is he free of actions and is he free to decide what he wants to do? Yes, he is. And that makes you understand that Eren is in a bad position. He's not the, yeah, now I'm able to do whatever I want. Yes, but then I see Mikasa and all the others crying for me. I feel bad for them. Do you understand? So he's free, he's not free. He's free, he's not free. But so he has this heavy burden to carry over and over again, but he has a time limit. So it's fine, because after some years, he will die. So, problem solved. Do you understand? He prefers to carry this because otherwise other people have to do this instead of him. And that's wrong. Now he has 3 years. 3 years, I guess. It's almost done. If other people are going to carry his titans, that means other 13 years. No way. It's too long. we have to finish this story now. Because once the story is finished, finally, everybody can be free. And all the people who are going to survive will definitely create a better world. And the people who are about to survive are Mikasa, Armin, and all the others. That's what Kruger said, okay? Those people are about to survive and to create a better world because they knew what happened. And this time, nobody will erase their memories. So they can't make the same mistake anymore. I agree with Eren. I mean, I can imagine what Eren is doing. It's painful, it's wrong, it's difficult, but it's necessary. So I totally respect his opinions. And I admire him somehow because, look, if they ask me to kill myself by doing what I'm doing, there is the solution, and the solution is to protect your friends, and you will not be there with them, so it's painful. Because please don't think that Eren is not feeling pain, because it's not true. It's not true. He knows that he's about to die, so he will never live together with his friends anymore. He is going to kill people. He is going to reject his friends. That means that they can't stay together for the rest of his life. So please don't tell me Eren is not feeling pain, because it's not true. No. He is just avoiding everything. He's just rejecting everything. And that's why Tatakai, because the moment he will think about all these things. I mean, if he's in front of the mirror, okay, and he's saying, look, Eren, 3 years and you're about to die. You will never stay next to Mikasa and Armin and all the others together anymore. If he starts thinking something like this, his project dissolves automatically. So when he's saying Tatakai, it means, now, Eren, don't think about how much you love Mikasa. Don't think about how much you love Armin and all the others. Remember your mission. Tatakai. Don't think about that. No. Do you understand what I mean? That's Eren. Eren has a heart. He has a heart. Otherwise, look, let's follow his sentence. If I want, I can do whatever I want. Okay, so if he wanted to kill them, he could have had a chance already. But he's not doing this. So he cares. He has a heart. And he is feeling lots of pain. But look, he has a great shield. He has a great mask. Great mask in front of his face. And then remember what Kruger said. I lost lots of my friends. I lost lots of my comrades. I had to kill lots of Eldians. And it was really painful. But I had to do this for the sake of Eldia. So it's necessary. Eren is doing the same thing. But Grisha started this story. Eren has to finish this story. That's the story. That's the destiny he has. And if he's not doing this, no one else can. Because it's becoming too long. We have to solve this thing now. Now or never, okay? Okay, let me read your comments really quick, and then I will go on with my theories. Did you see Hero's image on the Onyankopon cards details? Yes, you're right. Can't believe they managed to make the Sasage. Yes, the Sasage was terrible. Oh, the more I watch it, the more I dislike it. Absolutely. I think if Erwin was alive, he wouldn't agree with this, for sure. No. How is my queen doing? Am I the queen or we're talking about Historia? If you're talking about me, thank you so much for the queen, but yeah, I'm good. Really looking forward for the last 2 chapters. Oh yeah, because look, right now, guys, you have okay, today is the 4th. Yes, you have other 5 days for the second to last chapter if you are a manga reader. So good luck. We will go. We will reach you somehow really soon. Okay, but in the meantime, enjoy. So you will enjoy us when we react to the last part. Enjoy now. Enjoy. Then I'm late. Jix, hello, but don't worry because this live streaming is staying on the channel. Do you have any new theory after watching it again? Okay, now I'm about to talk about theories. Or did you update the ones? Yeah, somehow I updated some things. Father and son carry a tragic fate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I still wanted to know who was the previous owner. I mean, there was Kruga, Grisha, Eren, but before Kruga, I still want to know who was that person. Was that Kruger's father? Was that Kruger's brother? I mean, someone from Kruger's family? I want to know. Because in that case, the story is repeating over and over again once again. Do you understand? Okay, my theories. What's going to happen next? One theory I told you a few minutes ago. In my opinion, Armin has Bertolt's memories already. In fact, yes, Eren said, do you still, did you collect some memories from Bertolt till now? And he said, yeah, but Armin said, yeah, but nothing important. Maybe it's about Annie or I don't know. But definitely I can imagine, or maybe Bertold through his memories is telling Armin something important, something as a oh look, not just Bertold but all the previous owners before Bertold that are important because maybe they can tell Armin a way or they can do something to help Armin to find a way. I don't know, it could be possible. Then, guys, the restaurant scene. Look, this week, this Sunday will be a mess. You told me, you confirmed me already that it will be a mess. It will be a mess. But let's analyze one more time. They reached the restaurant. There's the entire family over there. There's Kaya. There's Sasha's papa. Sasha's mama, too. I think it's she's her mother, right? I think so. But anyway, okay. We are in the restaurant right now. So let me think 1 second. We are in the restaurant. There is Sasha's papa, Kaya, Gabi, Falco. They are about to meet Niccolo. And Niccolo understands already how Sasha died, so it's just a revelation. I mean, we are going to see the reaction Niccolo and Sasha's family will have once they understand Gabi killed Sasha. Kaya, oh, my. If Kaya is going to say, look, you're not the ancestor, you're not about to repay what your ancestors did, you're about to repay what you did. That could be a great sentence because this is coherent, okay? We're not talking about ancestors anymore. Right now, we are talking about present time. So, ooh. Don't tell me Kaya is going to kill Gabi somehow, or she's doing something bad. Ooh. Or, no, but look, I don't think Gabi will be killed because, look, Sasha's dad already showed us how superior he is somehow. Okay, he didn't know Gabi, and he didn't know who Gabi was, But with Niccolo, already showed us how superior he is, how this father is on another level. And I really admire Sasha's papa. Because when he met Niccolo, he said, yeah, I will come to eat your food. At that time, he could have said, look, you are from Marley. You are from Marley, whatever. And you killed, you guys, you people, as much as Gabi is saying, you guys attacked Liberia, you who? I mean, you who? Well, anyway. But he could have said, you guys killed my daughter. But at that time, he didn't say something like this. So from that time, I love Sasha's papa. I can't imagine he's going to say something bad. I think from what he said to Niccolo and his attitude towards Niccolo, I'm pretty sure Sasha's papa will find a way. And Sasha's papa is quite smart, intelligent, and beyond everybody. So, I can't wait to see his reaction, because definitely he is going to say something that Sasuga, they say in Japanese, that means I could have expected this from you, because you're great. But I don't know about Kaya, because Kaya, she was really in touch with Sasha and she wants to be like her. So, Then we have a Falco. Let's see Falco's reaction, because of course he will try to protect Gabi. As always, he is always there to say, no! Oh, Falco, you remind me of Mikasa somehow, right? Falco is like Mikasa too. You understand? So we have a new generation of Mikasa, Armin, and all the others. Okay, we will see that scene, but guys, Hanji and all the others are coming to the restaurant too. A mess. A mess. A mess. And we still have to discover, because I didn't forget that, we still have to discover about the wine. That poison that there is inside that wine. And now that they go to the restaurant, Angie and all the others, there's the wine. There was the poison. Maybe they are going to put Nicola in jail because they discovered that he wanted to poison Roeg and the others. A mess. Maybe they want to put Nicola in jail. Yeah, because they discover about the wine. Or maybe someone is going to drink the wine. I mean, John, Han, and maybe Hanji is going to drink the wine. Don't tell me Hanji is going to be killed, because I'm not ready. Okay? I mean, Hanji is one of my favorite characters, as Sasha was, and as all the characters are my favorite characters. No. Yeah, but talked about it. I mean, 1 second. Roeg drank that wine at the end of the day. We didn't see that. I mean, we saw Niccolo saying, okay, here's the wine to the other Grays or something. He gave the wine, but we don't see if Roeg and all the others drank the wine. Also, because Roeg is still alive, we saw it in this episode with Hanji talking. That means he didn't drink the wine. Otherwise, he would have been killed already. Because there is poison over there, guys. There is poison. So he didn't drink the wine, Roeg. Otherwise. So what the F? I mean, that bottle of wine, where did it go? There has to be poison. I mean, I think Niccolo wants to kill everybody over there. And maybe Niccolo is... because of the revenge. I mean, maybe he wants some strange revenge because Sasha died, so he can't stand anymore. This is a situation. I mean, he is turning crazy and he wants to kill everybody because Sasha is not there anymore. Could be possible this too, but yeah, but Niccolo had that wine. That means he made that wine. That it means that he want no all over again. He wants to start. Ah, wait a second, but Pika is over there. Don't tell me that Pika told Niccolo to put to poison everybody because it's part of the plan, and maybe Niccolo is turning to Marley's side one more time. This could make sense. Well, Vicky's there for what reasons, guys? I still don't understand. But there is the restaurant scene. Yeah, next week. I mean Sunday. Yeah, restaurant. Yeah, and there is the scene of Zeke and Levi and all the others from the trailer, for sure. Yeah, these two scenes are coming, I guess, because we saw Zeke in the previous episode already, drinking at the end of the episode. That means he is about to attack. He's waiting morning, but now Eren, when he put the jacket on, the sun rises. It's morning. So, he's about to attack. Eren is coming over there. And he's finding that with he's going to transform all the Titans. Yeah, but when Eren is coming, no, he is not saving them because in the trailer we see all the Titans surrounding Levi, so he is not coming in time. No, I don't think so because I don't think Eren wants to see Levi being killed. So I don't think Eren joins Zeke and then he's transforming the Titan. Nah, no. Because I still believe Eren is not thinking the same things that Zeke thinks. So he is not coming in time this time, as always. As always, because I think why does he want to go to Zeke's place? And in my opinion, not just because he's the royal blood and he can start the rumbling, but maybe because he saw from the future that Levi is about to be killed. And he wants to help him anyway, as much as he wanted to try to help Sasha somehow. Don't tell me Levi is going to be killed because I'm not ready. I am not ready. But okay, Zeke is about to attack. As much as he did for episode 1, he's going to scream. For sure. Because we see the scene in the trailer, guys. In the trailer, there is Levi surrounded by Titans. And for the fact that there are no more Titans on the island, it means that Zeke is going to transform them. With the See. Yes. But Eren is not coming in time. I don't think he would have agreed with this. Especially in the case of Levi. No. No. I still believe Eren cares about Levi too. Yes. So he's not coming in time. So where is he? Where is Eren? Now Eren is trying to reach them, but he can't. I mean, he's not making it in time. That's it. But he can transform and go so fast. I mean, if he is transforming into Shingeki no Kyojin and he's running, he can make it somehow. Nah. He can't. Look, he's delaying one more time. That means that he can't save Levi, please. No. No. No, because in the trailer, we see in the frame that Levi is full of blood. I mean, his face is full of blood. That means he's about to die. And I don't want him to die, okay? Because I'm not ready. Oh, I know that many people are about to die in this story, but I don't want Levi to die. He's one of my favorite characters. Yeah. Then talking about the restaurant one more time, now that I think about it, Hanji wants to go to the restaurant because she has this idea of these Marley people working for Yelena. I mean, saved by Yelena because they have to follow Zeke's plan. We are talking about the wine because Niccolo is serving the wine to the military forces. And we know that the military forces is contrary because he's suspicious of Zeke and stuff like that. So, yeah, Hanji is going over there to the restaurant to investigate Niccolo and the other Marley people. And then she will discover the wine. Don't drink the wine, Hanji, please, because you're about to be killed. If Roeg didn't drink the wine, you shouldn't do the same. Find a way. This makes sense. I mean, Hanji goes to the restaurant because she has to investigate about Yelena. I mean, the fact that Yelena saved or asked for rights for the Marley people living in Paradise. That means Yelena kept these people alive because it's part of Zeke's plan. And Niccolo was serving the wine. That means that means Niccolo is a part of Zeke's plan too. I mean, that means Niccolo is serving. I mean, he is used by Zeke too, as much as Yelena. It could be possible, but that doesn't make sense because now Niccolo he is hosting Sasha's family. Don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me that Niccolo is going to give the wine to Sasha's family, right? No. No. Nah. Nah. No. Wait a second. No. He loved Sasha so much he can't. Don't tell me he tricked us throughout all this time. I can't believe Niccolo was sad on purpose. I mean, he was sad, he was crying, and he was up for no. Don't tell me this. He liked Sasha for real, right? Don't tell me it was just acting because look, this is cruel. Hidoi, like Japanese people say, hidoi. No, I think okay. If we follow this episode, the problem is Zeke versus military forces. That means that wine is used for the military forces, and that's it. Because we saw that he wanted to serve this wine to Roy and the others. So Sasha's family, no, can I? No. One more time, Hanji is going to the restaurant because she has to investigate about what Yelena and all the others are doing as volunteers are doing, blah, blah, blah. And also because Yelena decided to protect Marley people instead of the past when she was killing them when they were suspicious, blah, 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 because she's following Zeke's plan. So they go to the restaurant and Niccolo is serving them the wine because they don't want to follow Zeke's plan. So somebody is going to drink that wine. Please, Hanji, don't drink that wine. Don't drink that wine. Don't drink it. Don't tell me Hanji is going to be killed in this episode, and that's why it's heartbreaking because I'm crying every week right now because thanks to other anime I'm following, I'm crying all the times. Come on. No. Okay, let's see what's going to happen, because I don't know. But yeah, I have this feeling that something bad is happening thanks to that wine. Yeah, yeah. Then there is the theory regarding, yeah, Eren, I told you. Eren wants to go to the forest to meet Zeke. Right now, Mikasa and Armin, they are with Hanji. Yes, they are with Hanji now, so they can't meet Eren. Now, because I was thinking, if they go somewhere else and Hanji is going to the restaurant, in the meantime, Mikasa and Armin could have talked to Eren somehow. No. I mean, they could have reached the forest because they know where Zeke is somehow. Ah, no, wait, they don't know. No, they don't know, because only 30 people plus 3 people plus Hanji, they know. So Mikasa and Armin, they don't know where Zeke is. So no, they can't reach Eren this time. No. Because I was thinking, okay, if Mikasa and Armin go to the forest, in the meantime, they meet Eren, they stop him, they try, blah, blah, blah. No. No. They don't know. Okay, nothing. don't follow me, but it's wrong. This one, no. But Eren will meet Mikasa and Armin somehow. Yeah. Because as I told you, Armin will not stop by doing this. I mean, he will not stop thinking this idea to meet Eren anyway. No matter if other people say no, he will meet Eren. But when they will meet Eren, it will be a problem, guys. Because Eren is going to become bad. Because the more you stop him, the more he doesn't like you. From the point of view I told you of freedom of actions and stuff like that, I know that Armin and Mikasa wanted to try to stop him, but at that moment when they will try to stop him, Eren is going to say something really bad. Really, or he's doing something really bad. But he's not going to kill them because he cares. So he is doing the same thing he did with Hanji. Maybe he is about to transform and to scare them, but then he's not doing this. It could be. But definitely when they meet, I feel already sorry for Mikasa and Armin for what they have to hear or for what they have to see, because it would be hard. Yeah. It would be really hard. But I hope, okay, there are 2 ways now. I mean, 2 different paths. One path is that no matter what Eren is saying, Mikasa and Armin are still loving Eren no matter what, and they will keep going on trying to protect him and try to save him. Path 2 is that they understand Eren is different and they are following Eren's plan. That means that they are about to hate him and they started to go against him. 2 paths. If I know Mikasa a little bit, she will follow path 1. She will not follow this path. Armin, I don't know. He really loves Eren, so I don't think it's possible for him to go against Mikasa. No. So they will both follow path 1. I mean, they will still believe in Eren. They will still trust Eren, even if he's going to say, look, Mikasa, Armin, I want to kill you. I don't know. Maybe he's going to say something like this. And now, come on, don't believe him. If he wanted to kill you, he would have killed you already. Don't trust him. No. Let's see. But they will meet him later, that means, because next week there is the restaurant scene for sure. There was the anticipation at the end of the episode. Oh, Peak. Let me talk about Peak. Peak is there because she's on Zeke's side. This is one theory I have. Yeah, she's on Zeke's side, and she was tricking everybody since the beginning. But as I told you on Tuesday, does this mean that with the Panzer unit she was a faking? It could be, because Zeke faked throughout all these years. So if Zeke could make it, I think Pika too. Plus, Pika was always next to Zeke, even in previous seasons. She was always there. And probably she's on Zeke's side. And she's there because Zeke told her, look, now, later, you have to come to Paradise and try to understand what's going on with the military forces. You have to understand, you have to tell me later what's going on. Maybe she's on Zeke's side too. If Galliard is going to discover this, I think it will be a problem. It will be a problem because Pico was always next to him. Oh, wow. This could be possible. This could be. And that's why she feels the competition with Yelena. Because she prefers to be the cocca di Zika. That means to be the Zika's pupils. It could be. This makes sense. This can make sense. But look, no way. I mean, Zika. Oh, it's tricking me over and over again. Bad Zika, bad. Look, Pika can be on Zeke's side too. Wow. Wow. Or theory number 2, she's over there because she's infiltrated, and she could go underwater, guys, because the car to Titan. I remember that scene in episode 2 when they're describing the Titans, okay? And she came out from water, so she can go underwater probably, that Titan, and she could reach Paradise somehow in that way without being recognized, because they don't know Pika. Yeah, I mean, the Chosa Hedan, these scouts, they didn't recognize Pika so much, except for John, because he saw her probably when she came out and she was protected by Falco. I don't know, but maybe she reached there underwater, and when she reached the Paradise, she turned into normal, so nobody can understand her, who she is. And that means that they are already able to attack them one more time. So she's going to transform. Reiner is about to appear. Galliard is about to appear. That means Magath and all the others are already in Paradise. Ugh. And they are about to attack? Yeah, but we saw this already. Do they use the same strategy? I mean, we saw this thanks to Eren, with the John that is opening the newspaper. That means that they are already there, etc., etc. Are we going to watch this one more time as a repetition of actions? No. It's too obvious, right? I mean, we already saw this, and I don't think that we are going to repeat this over and over again. Maybe Pika. No, I think Pika is on Zeke's side, and she's going to Paradise to inform Zeke what's going on, and probably she's going to tell him, look, Reiner and all the others wanted to attack you now, so you have to be ready now. If you wanted to start the rumbling, start it now. It could be possible. That means Reiner and Pika, they are on 2 different paths, because at the beginning I thought even Reiner was on Zeke's side somehow. Look at the gramophone scene. He knew that someone was listening to them, and he was trying to protect Galliard. Plus, he wants to attack now when he wanted to die 2 episodes before, 3 episodes before. That's not coherent. He wants to save Gabi, Falco, yes, but there is Annie too. I don't think he forgot about Annie. No. Wait. Wait. There's Annie. Reiner is about to go where Annie is, and he's going to release her so they can use the female Titan. Okay, so there is the card. The Yoroi. I mean, the card, the armored Titan, the Joe, and now we have even Annie, guys. They have even the female, if they release Annie somehow. So that's why. Maybe they wanted to get Annie back too. It's not just about Gabi, you know. I mean, even if Reiner cares about Gabi, because, okay, but this is interesting. I don't know. I don't know. But Peak is on Zeke's side. Now I start thinking about something like this. And she was looking at the scouts going to the restaurant, okay? So she's about to inform Zeke about this. Because if everything is connected with the wine, I mean, there's the wine over there. And Hanji is going over there to investigate about Niccolo. And then they discover that he has the wine. Hanji is going to drink it, probably, or someone is going to drink it and then somebody is going to die. But Peak is over there because she understood that the scouts are going to that restaurant or they are going to investigate, and she's going to report it to Zeke. And probably she's going to report it to Zeke, and that's why Zeke is going to attack in the forest in the meantime. Could make sense. Yes. It could make sense. And Eren is not in time. It's not coming. He is delaying. In the trailer scene, Eren, in that moment, no, you can't see Eren. No. Okay, it makes sense somehow, right? Then another thing, if we talk about the Jaegerists, what is the real plan of the Jaegerists? I mean, is Eren and all the others doing something that is something we still don't know? Because probably everything is on the surface, okay? They wanted to get to reach Zeke because they can start the rambling, blah, 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 blah. Is it for real? I mean, is it something real? Or does Flock know something else we still don't know because he was there maybe when the others were talking, Yelena and Eren, and he heard something, I don't know, that now probably we think Flock is the bad guy and he's so stupid, but at the end he is turning into something great because someone great because we still don't know something. Because when he went to jail, he said, oh, okay, if it's for Eldia's sake or for humanity's sake, let's do this. He was so calm, as if he knew something else. Or maybe it was just because he could meet Eren. He could meet Eren and he could escape from jail somehow. That could be the main one. Yeah. Yeah. So he told Eren where Zeke is, and in fact, later Eren is saying, "Okay, let's go where Zeke is." Too many things, guys. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to think about. I don't know. But actually, yeah, there is the restaurant scene on Sunday. I can imagine this because they anticipated it. But there's Peak over there. And she's going to go to Zeke and tell him everything. That's why he's transforming. I mean, before they discover about wine, before Hanji and the others are discovering about the wine, Peak is going to Zeke, is going where Zeke is, and she's going to inform Zeke. Look, now the scouts are about to investigate that restaurant, and probably they get in touch with the wine, and probably they can arrest Nicolo, and probably Nicolo can't go on spreading this wine and can't keep going on killing others, as you said, blah, 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 blah. So let's attack now. And then, and he's going to transform all the titans around Levi. Buonanotte. Buonanotte is good night. I mean, this could make sense anyway. Pika was always next to Zika. Always. But does this mean she tricked us all this time? Ohio poco, maybe in the meantime, yeah, Ohio poco in the meantime, she can be. Oh, look, Zeke did it throughout these years, so I think Pika, she can do it too. If she's moved by feelings. I mean, if she is loving Zeke so much, and in fact, I had the feeling that she was feeling something for Zeke. That it's not just I admire Zeke or I feel grateful for Zeke. I wanted to stay next to him now. I think she likes Zeke, and that's why there is this competition with Yelena. Because she wants to be the one. It could be. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. I think something murky will help happening in the chapter focuses a lot on that side along with an intense OST. Yeah, the music at the end, guys, is stunning. So beautiful. I like it so much. And it is part of Ashes on the Fire, but that melody is amazing. It's anticipating something. Look, I feel anxious already because when there is that music, the more I watch it, the more I feel something bad is happening. Yes, yes, yes. Let me tell you one thing. The music is great till now. I mean, I like how they choose music, and no matter what, I mean, I know that other people are complaining because they prefer the old OST, etc., etc. But I like the soundtrack till now. Yes. Plus, I like the tones of colors. The tones of colors used in this episode, they are great, especially for the sunrise. That's so beautiful. That's beautiful. If you see that scene, there's lots of darkness, okay, surrounding it, and then there is this sun rising that is spreading all these beautiful colors, all this yellow, orange, red, that is typical of a new day starting. I told you already on Tuesday, that means something new is starting, something unexpected, something that is different than before. Because when I told you already on Tuesday, go and check it out. But when a new day is starting, it can't be the same as the previous day. All days are different. So this new day is starting, and something new is starting. Look, let's follow the opening, guys, okay? Destruction and regeneration. You are my enemy. Yeah. Yeah, the regeneration is the new day, the sunrise. Destruction is what happened until now. The fact that I killed lots of people, the fact that I decided to sacrifice myself, the fact that I decided to destroy myself. Because look, Eren is destroying himself. He is consuming his heart for something better. So if we follow the opening, my war is Eren's war. And I want to remark this is not our war, it's my war. And this war can be double. I mean, it can be the first type of war is the war to finish this story, to create this huge war in which he is the protagonist. And the other one is the war of feelings. The fact that he has to go against his feelings. It's a sort of a war. So I don't want it to be in Eren's position, for real. But surely, yeah, that sunrise is amazing. The tones of color used here, they are, oh, great, 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 great. Absolutely. And yeah, I like these symbology. I like these metaphors. I like the fact that you find a way to explain the actions or the setting or the colors or the contrasts. This is really beautiful because you find these things, and the fact that you can explain these in different ways, as if we are reading a poem, as if we are reading poetry, as if we are reading a novel. Okay, we are watching this, but we can find. Look, I always tell you this in other live streaming, but I think that manga, they are new literature somehow, because these authors, okay, they are drawing instead of writing all the things. I mean, in a novel, if you open a novel book, you don't find images, you find sentences only, okay? But manga, they can match everything. They can match images with meanings, and they can put together drawings with symbology, with the metaphors, with the sentences, catchy sentences, motto, or things that if you put everything together, it can be considered modern literature. I agree. If people think something like this, I agree. That's why we shouldn't underestimate stories like this. Because if Isayama was living in the 16th century or the 15th century or the 18th century, he could have written this story instead of making a manga. And probably this could have become a bestseller now, a classic. We don't know. But it could be possible. It depends on the period we live in. Now manga are really popular, and 400 years before, there were the novels, the romantic novels, the classical novels, lots of genre, as much as a manga have a different genre. There is no difference. We should appreciate this and see this in different ways. And thank you to the anime, we can see the colors. We can see something more, a step forward. We can go on by looking at things that we're drawing in the manga, and now they are animated. Now they have colors too. As much as when we open a book and we read some sentences and we start imagining how is it, how this scene is, okay? So, and usually from novels they can make movies. There are lots of movies based on novels or based on true stories or based on classics. So, anime, they are these. So, yeah, I really like this. all these things, they are amazing, in my opinion. Yeah. As if it were a new dawn. Yeah, a new empire, a new change. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. This sun rising is the starting point of something that has no turning point. Yeah. Be very careful with spoilers. No, look, I don't look anything. I decided to go away from everything. I'm not using socials. In fact, I stopped writing on Twitter too. I stopped the writing on Facebook. I stopped the writing everywhere. So the only thing I do is just upload my videos, and that's it. Now I'm focusing on watching something else on Amazon Prime, so that I don't watch social media so much. And all the forums, I mean, all the blogs I follow, they are non-spoilers. So I always follow people who are talking about this without spoilers. I wanted to avoid them so much because I don't want to know. So don't worry. Yes, I know that the fandom is really intense. Yes, but I know how to escape from this. Because look, even when I was following Naruto or when I was following other anime before Shingeki no Kyojin, I tried my best to avoid spoilers, and there is a way. The important thing is that you don't look. I know many people are tempted, and that's why they look. But you can avoid. If you want, if you really want, you can avoid. So, and in my case, I'm helped by YouTube because they are automatically deleting all the spoilers comments, so I don't watch anything. That's good. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much for helping me with this. Absolutely. I avoid everything, don't worry. Okay, now look, my husband is reading the manga, but he is not spoiling me anything because he knows I don't want that. So I have a huge temptation in my house, but I don't care. I don't want to know. You know why I don't want to know? Because once I know, oh, okay, I know. Even if I watch the episode, you could have seen the difference. I mean, if I know something else, my reaction cannot be the same. In fact, when I rewatch the episode, do you see? The reaction is different because I already watched this. So you would have already recognized the fact that I watched it or not, because based on the reaction and the difference of reaction I have. So no, I definitely avoid everything regarding the manga and everything coming next. Don't worry. Okay, guys, I think for this, I talked another 2 hours and a half. Unbelievable. But okay, hope you enjoyed, guys, this live streaming. If you wanted to check it out, you will be able to find it entirely on the channel anyway, because it will stay on the channel no matter what. Thank you so much for the support. See you on, okay, wait, see you tomorrow with The Promised Neverland episode 8. See you the day after tomorrow with the Jujutsu Kaisen and Dragon Quest. And see you on Sunday with episode 13 of the final season of Shingeki no Kyojin. I can't wait to watch these. Are you ready? I'm not ready. Bye, guys. I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next live streaming. See you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for the support. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. See ya. Bye.